Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. What's good, y'all? What's good? Taking a break from it all. Damn. What's good, y'all? What's good? What's up? Who's in the building? Working on this book, trying to get this book done. It ain't no AI shit. It ain't gonna be no AI shit. It's you, Dr. Scott, just giving real life shit, not no bot AI book. Niggas are doing AI books now. This shit wildin', man. These niggas is wild. Niggas is wildin' out. Salute to all of you brothers. Shout out. What's good? What's good? Give you guys a couple minutes to come in. It's funny about that shooting at the golf course. I was just there. Damn, P. Diddy locked up. Maybe I'm late. Shit. What's good, y'all? What the family out there doing? Just some little, just kind of kicking back. Just one of them 420 nights. I just had some thoughts. So trying to give you guys a couple minutes to get in. Start the show real quick. I ain't gonna be on here long, man. Um, just when I grind, y'all should know by now. When I'm grinding, I need to just kind of vent. I sit down and reflect. I just try to take my mind off so much work because I just work nonstop. And I got some cool shit going on, man. It's like the shit is crazy how life gets better. How it's just crazy. Life is funny, man. Life is so funny, man. That's why I know that the Most High has a sense of humor. That's why they say laughing is good. And, you know, so I was just sitting here, just kind of reflecting. I was just kind of thinking about some shit like how, well, first I want to talk about the Kamala Harris situation. I was sitting here, I just saw some videos of her, some new interview came out, and I was just thinking, so y'all got to bear with me. This is some 420 conversations. These be the best ones I had with y'all, to be honest with you. So just kind of go with the flow, you know. But I was sitting here looking, and I was just listening to her talk at this interview. It was a new interview with her talking to two guys and one girl. And it's so funny how that panel, when Trump came on with the black journalists, it was all women, no man. So that shit is hilarious. They let you know that women just run it. Like, but this panel was two effeminate males, and one of them looked like he had a wig on. That shit is crazy. And I'm saying, I'm looking at this shit, man. Y'all gotta just bear with me, man. I'm just thinking, man. I'm like, it was something I was thinking about this morning, but I didn't say in my stream. At least I don't think I said it. But I was saying, no, I didn't. I know I didn't say it because it was just a private thought I had earlier this week. I said, everybody's performing. Like everything's a performance. And in life, I mean, everything's a performance. When I go out, I just watch people like, who are they? What are they? What's the goal? Like, what is everybody's chief aim in life? Like, so I'm looking at her and I'm saying to myself, like, she won't answer. I would do a hell of a Saturday Night Live skit. I would redo it. See, I be thinking out the box. I was like, yo, I know a lot of actors, comedians that's trying to get. I would just redo. It's so many things we can redo. We can redo these skits at our own satire. But every time I see guys on YouTube doing skits and stuff, it's always some silly, goofy shit. The dancing Nigerian with the food. These other skits with Drosky. Some of them be kind of funny, but it's like we don't go after what's politically incorrect. You know what I mean? Like it's not like, in other words, like even with Kamala, I would hire some people just to do the skit, right? And then you just ask her a question, she don't answer nothing. And I'm like, I have a client that supports, so I know I have a few clients that support. And I be thinking in my head, like, are they serious? She don't talk, she don't answer no, that shit is hilarious to me. Like, she don't answer nothing. You know, she's like, it's like satire, like real life. And people take this shit seriously. You're like, yeah, so Kamala, like with reparations, um, what is your thoughts? Well, you know, on my way here, I saw the kids. I thought about when I was a little girl. I I saw my family for the first time, and I saw that we were different. You know, we came from a small town. You know, she do the shit be hilarious. That shit is prime real estate for new satire at the highest level, man. I'm giving niggas game right now. But these dudes be doing YouTube channels with talking about bitches and catching each other, cheating on little stupid skits. Like, I'm tired of that shit, yo. Why don't we get more? And this that's what made me think about Sexy Red. Like, she's a corporate. If you want to see, we know politicians are corporately managed. We know that. Right? Such people on my channel. We know that. Okay. So, but when you look at her, we really know that she just spews the same talking point. She has no personality. I would have preferred, even though I don't like it, I would still would have voted for Michelle Obama. At least she, as masculine as she is, I would have preferred to see her at least. I'm like, Kamala is like the worst. This proves even America as a business and how they give us these fake leaders. I mean, it's just a business. It's like any business. You appoint people to your company, the head, the spokesperson for your company. America is a company. People should know that. So these are the spokespersons for America. They don't run shit. None of them never did at that level. Okay. So, and in fact, if you start to think for yourself, which is what the problem with Trump is, even though he's part of it, he still somewhat thinks for himself. Now, whether he do for himself outside of corporate help, he can't do it because he's still a businessman. So you're still going to get the same regardless. It just depends on the situation. But he somewhat thinks for himself. That's really the problem. I think that's going over people's head. They too busy saying, "Well, yeah, Trump represent more masculinity, which is a definite fact." And I think that is more of the threat than anything, to be honest with you. As I see here on the 420, I think we overanalyzing this shit, but I think the biggest threat is that he's an outspoken man and like He represent masculinity, at least a form of it. Shit is crazy, man. This some real nasty work right here, man. That shit is hilarious when you think about this shit. So I'm saying that to say, even when you compare Kamala to, she's like music. Sexy Red came out of nowhere, and like nobody really fuck with her. Like it's showing even in her concerts. Like nobody really fuck with her like that. She was a made up character. Like where'd she come from? She can't rap. It's like what the fuck? Everything is a what the fuck is happening. So America is actually showing itself to what it really is. And then I'm just saying, because Sexy Red don't have no substance, no nut, no skill, no talent. Don't talk about, they ain't about shit, nothing. But she's just celebrity rapper, but nobody wants to go to her concerts. So I'm like, hold up. So Kamala's so popular, but nobody shows up for her. Nobody's excited. I don't see no Kamala Harris flags nowhere where I'm at. I seen one, and I was at my client's house. I was like, that was the first one I ever seen. This shit is, life is crazy, man. I'm just saying, man, this is some wild shit, man. And leads me to my next point, man. Um, I want to talk about brothers, man. I gotta talk about the brothers tonight, man. I lost another couple subs. Brothers don't want to be, and I'm thinking about this shit, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck, yo. Like I'm sitting there, so y'all gotta bear with me, man. This is just some pure flow, not rehearsed, just recording my voice right now, uh, of my thought in this state, right? So I'm saying, I started thinking about black men and shit. Somebody wrote in my comment, shout out to my brother John ETA, shout out to him if you ever hear this. He made a comment on my board. I didn't see it on my regular comment. I had to go into my studio just to see it. And he was saying something. He brought up a good point about the Charleston White video I posted about um, about uh, the white male being our biggest, the American white male being our biggest ally. And I did a video following that up. I think it's some merit to that. I think it's some truth to that. Um, and I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna reiterate this, that I believe, and I'm not. If you're on my channel, I'm not stupid to say racism don't exist. That's far from what I ever said. I'm saying it's some truth that uh, he is our biggest ally for a multiple of reasons. Okay, let me first address what my brother John ETA said about. He said, "Well, there goes that with the ally." He was talking about the brothers that just got recently hung in North Carolina. And I'm thinking to myself, I really thought about that all day. That set in my spirit. 'Cause I saw that this afternoon after I did my client. I saw that, and I was thinking, like, I said, but he don't understand really. This is what black men don't get, is that ally means ally to get something done. Most black men will never know what an ally is, but they're not because most of them are not really shooting at the highest level of what that would look like. In other words, I had ally white men that I believe that didn't really fuck with me like that, but they did it because they were forced in a situation to make sure it's done. So I'm looking at it in reverse. Like a lot of brothers now have taken on this this spirit of I can't get nothing done because of this, and this white supremacy, this white supremacy, that. I'm like, man, but I sit here and that's why I say I love my channel, because I expose all that bullshit. I'm like, well, I'm out here doing this. I ain't no celebrity producing movies like a Tariq Nasheed, race hustling, white supremacy. I'm like, hey, I'm just a brother out here in the community getting this done, doing this, showing the evidence. But I get no support from brothers, like very few. So I'm like, hold on, are we race hustling as a group? Let's keep this shit a buck. Niggas don't share my videos of the shit that I'm doing. They don't share shit. I'm just taking my little small, but then I look around what other guys are talking about and doing, not doing anything. They're just talking. I said, oh, the hustle is white supremacy and 304s, the B dub. That's the new hustle. I said, fuck that. I'm that fuck. That's why it's called gloves off. Fuck that. You niggas full of shit. Cause I looked at that video with Tyreek Hill, right? Did y'all see the body cam? What up, Dylan? Shout out to Dylan. Did y'all see that body cam with Tyreek Hill when he got pulled over? I was in Miami when that happened, right? And I saw that shit and I laughed. I said, oh, this nigga talking about my knee, my knee. He was talking all that shit. He ain't rolled his window. He was just being real rude. And remember, arrogant. I was like, look at us, man. Look at us. Remember back in the day, and niggas would be mad about this, but this is how you know shit is changing. We had this arrogance about us. I mean, now we have this arrogance about us, but back in the day, the white male was the same way. Remember? You saw the videos, like they're just arrogant as fuck. And so I look at that and I'm saying black men have this arrogance. We're acting like them. It's like, but we're not in a position that they were in. Does that make sense? It's like, why we acting arrogant? It's each individual. So it shows, I could prove it. So when each individual get hurt, nobody comes to their aid. We ain't got nothing set up to protect this shit. Whereas white folks did. You do something for white folks, they have a whole judicial system to handle your ass. Just really, I'm on some Nelly Fuller type shit. Really think about that shit for a second, man. Really think about it. That's why I look at these bros like, man, get out of my face. Hey, we ain't serious about shit. And niggas, and I'm saying that brother that got hung, you know, rest in peace to that brother, and it was tragic. But I'm saying, how many of us killing each other? How many of us willingly telling? I hear niggas on YouTube channels telling Keisha get an abortion after you just fucked this bitch. That was I've been in those situations too, but I never said go get an abortion. Maybe I may have felt it, but I never said that. And I think back, like, when I hear these niggas on YouTube say, well, we're going to pay for that. I said, listen to these wicked niggas, man. We not accountable for shit. Ourselves. Let's keep it a buck. Right. Hey, Doc, shout out to Don. Appreciate it. Finally caught you, man. Hey, bro, you my bro. You get men on y'all brothers on my channel. Y'all know what I'm saying is some real shit. How we gonna be arrogant with no infrastructure? You see what I'm saying? This is why I always get on Tyreek about that one very thing. And I like Tyreek the shit. I do. I always make that clear. But I do check the bullshit because he won't fuck with them Jews. And he's smart because he know we don't have no real infrastructure to protect each other. That's on the flip side why I fuck with Ye. He just bet it all because I told y'all he gonna bounce back because he creative. The environment needs the creatives. We can't be scared, man. And the white male has been an ally in these ways. Okay, for an example, the shit that he control, his social media, YouTube, or them niggas is getting paid off this shit. Let's keep it a buck. So, like Nelly said, if they really wanted to, Nelly Fuller said this a while back. I thought about this for years when I first heard it. He said, white folks said today, okay, we giving y'all 24 hours. We're going to kill all of y'all. I never forgot him saying this, y'all. He said, I'm going to give y'all 24 hours to kill all the black people. Going to round y'all up in 24 hours so y'all can figure out what you're going to do. You can run to the hills. We're going to give you just free blanche. Whatever you want to do. Jump in the ocean. Whatever you want to do. We giving y'all 24 hours to make that decision without our help. And we're going to wipe y'all all out. They can actually do that. Really think about that shit. What will we do? What would we do? Answer that question. We don't work together now. We don't push each other down. We're not in positions to do shit. So these niggas is arrogant. That's why they be mad at me on my channel. Cause I know most niggas full of shit, man. Oh man. He said, man, we hella fine. What's up, Dylan? Dylan said, damn. But just think, let that shit sink in, man. And that's why I tell y'all, man, fuck the bullshit. Be free yourself from all this bullshit. Most niggas want the white man is our ally in that sense, because they can actually do that, which is what they did. That's what the whole thing with Moses was about when he freed his people, and they just started celebrating idols. That's what the story is, and it had to be destroyed. He said, "I went through all that to save you, parted the sea, and y'all niggas come over and do this some bullshit." Partying, getting drunk. Read the story. We in the same thing. I'm laughing, but we are in the same predicament. He is our ally, and that in that sense, in the flesh man, he is, because he still depends on us for his eating. So that's why he would be an ally in that sense more than anybody else. That's why on my channel, when I talk about certain subjects like that, it go over brothers' head, because most brothers don't want to push themselves to even find out if he's a real ally. Now they will kill you. That's what I said. At the highest level, yeah, they will. You got something that would do for you and help you get some things achieved, because they are in the position to do it. Then you got some will come behind you and sabotage you. Let that shit sink in. Tyreek Hill, he the man, right? He played for. Just think about the scenario and the visual. He the man, right? He fast. I remember Tyreek was talking about, yeah, because brothers, we the shit. We the. And I really thought about that. Some caller called in a Tariq Nasheed's channel and was saying, yeah, and I felt for it too. I said, yeah, man, cause we, you know me. I'm like, yeah, we brothers, man. We the shit. But then I really thought about the shit. I really did. I looked at the whole picture. Go back and watch that body cam. He looks insane. He driving on in Miami. He don't control the government system. We don't control none of that. So he get pulled over being arrogant in a car that we didn't build, Lamborghini. We didn't build that. He played for the white establishment, some Jews that's going to bail him out because he's really property at the end of the day. But he don't realize that in his arrogant mind, he the man, right? I'm sorry, y'all. It's just maybe it's the 420 tonight. This is a good shit right now, man. But I'm sitting there thinking about how crazy we look. He's so arrogant. He telling police that in the past would have killed his ass back in the 50s, 40s and 50s. But that's how arrogant we became. So you gonna say he ate some former ally to that degree? They took the gloves off. I mean, they put the gloves on. My bad. I meant to say they put the gloves on. Now when they deal with us, it's padded. It's padded punches. I ain't saying I ain't saying there's no injustice. That's far from what I'm saying. But y'all smart enough to get what I'm saying. Just look at the whole scenario. Go back and watch it for yourself and look at it for what I'm saying. Just look at it. You don't have to agree with it, but just look at the scenario. Then he get out and say, "Oh, my knee, my knee." But nigga, you weren't saying all that shit when you was like, nigga, just get what you want. What you put me on for? What you did? I got somewhere to be. It's like with all this gold chains on. That was a perfect scenario of what Neely Fuller talks about. We act all big and bad to the white man say, to get on the ground. Oh God, my stomach hurt, y'all. Cause when you look at that shit, it just makes you laugh. Say, yo, we are some arrogant motherfuckers. Like Don McKee said, with no infrastructure. But when people do something, we don't jump all on board. So we look and sound crazy. Hold on, I gotta go back and see your comment. So he said, Dom Keith said, I used to work with a hilarious white guy that said they were just attacked at noon while we still in bed. And that shit is funny though. In a comfortable bed. Distractions and addicts. We are, man. Uh, talking about. Yeah, not the same. Exactly, Jake. It's just keep it a buck. What's up, Hannibal? Shout out to Hannibal in the building. Oh man, I'm just sitting here dying laughing, man. You said who you saw? I was talking about Tyreek Hill situation. I would say this brothers, man. I'm just sitting here, man. It's a 420 thought night. You know, these be the best. I was finishing up the audio book. Not finishing. I got 2 more to do. I'm just cleaning up, adding some more shit. So I just needed to clear my brain. I came outside. I'm just outside looking at the bushes. Nice, cool night. It's not cold, but it's a little cool, little breeze. Nice. So I was just let me spark up this joint. It was just a thought I had. So yeah, man, it's crazy, man. I'm like, I said, yeah, we arrogant, man. And when I take my walks in the morning, out here with these nice houses, I'm like, look at everybody out here jogging bikes and this. I'm like, but we don't have no camaraderie or nothing that makes sense as a unit. And that's the thing that makes me laugh. We just have this arrogance now, which is why I agree, Hannibal may not agree, that the white male has been an ally for me in different ways. I've talked about that on this channel. Now, have some of them did some bullshit? Absolutely. You got that. You got the forked tongue situation. I'm not stupid. But I look at what we do to each other. We talk about that brother that got hung in North Carolina. I'm like, we angry about that. But how many of these sisters is running around deleting you before you even get out the womb? And you asking for some of the deletions and paying for them. Let's keep it 1,000, okay? It's going to hurt some niggas' feelings, and niggas going to have to leave the chat. But let's keep it 1,000, okay? Where's our responsibility and accountability, too? You said, which leads to anger. You said when dudes react like that to cops, it's probably out of fear, which leads to anger. Um, it's some truth to that, but it is some truth to that. I grant that. Uh, how many videos we need to see of brothers getting hemmed up? You know what? I'm speeding. My bad. My bad. I know I was speeding. I was late for the game. Here's my license. I apologize for that, man. My bad. My bad. I'm late for the game, man. I truly apologize for that. So I know I was driving reckless. Why can't we do that? I get it, man. But at the end of the day, it's like we got too much knowledge that we're in the age of knowing, man. It's like it's at a point now. We just got an excuse. That's my point. So that's why I titled the other subtitle was "Are Black Men Using Racism as a Crutch?" To some degree. I couldn't add that. They wouldn't let me add that much. I believe yes. I believe yes. I'm sorry. I believe yes. Because that's a great, I mean, you pose a actual great point. But when you dive deeper into that point, it's like, uh, yeah, but why can't we just say, you know what? I apologize, officer. I was speeding. I know I'm speeding through here. I'm driving reckless. That's my bad. I'm late for the game. I truly apologize for that, man. And you know, okay, here, let me get your stuff. Da da da, da da da. I saw the camera, man. There was no need for him to be acting retarded. And then we're gonna make a gesture of it. He gonna celebrate it, him getting locked up. I said, what a fool. He said, yes, they are. And respond to what? Oh, you saying what I was saying? I think a lot of us are, man. We gotta come to reality with that, man. We gotta come to grips with that bullshit. Uh and I think it is, but it goes to what you're saying. Unless that's what you're saying, that's the fear. Uh we have a fear now because we have more power than we think. This is why I stay on brothers' ass. Restraint over their emotions. Yeah, exactly. You're right, Jake. You're right. You're right. You're 100% correct. But this goes back to that point, man, just with the fear situation. And uh yeah, most of us act out of fear anyway, and that's why we get crazy. It's like nigga, you got a gun and you already know their reputation. Why would you just belligerent? But I'm also saying too what I was talking about with my other John ETA, a comment that was on my on one of my posts. I mean, one of my videos, and he was just saying about the killing. He don't believe the white man is no ally of his. But everything that we search for, even us bragging about going to college and going to their university and becoming something. Yeah, people right on here that are scholars from schools, from white male institutes, but we don't even see that shit, man. We so used to it ourselves, we don't even understand. Your real education is life, trying to get something done, achieving something amongst the group, and seeing through that shit happens. Creating the infrastructure. You got to push for something. But most of us don't do it. We good at talking. That's why most dudes get paid on YouTube for just talking about the same shit. If you want to keep it 100. That's why they don't like me on YouTube. Yep. I really see why now. We use a lot of this shit as a crutch. Be my own father, man. Shout out to Jake, man. Shout out to Jake for the 10 bones. Appreciate you, fam. Always love. Yeah. So what's your thoughts on that, man? Do y'all anybody want to chime in? I'm gonna open up the chat line. I'm gonna open up the call lines if y'all want to call in on this subject. If y'all disagree with me, let me know. Let me know. If y'all disagree with what I'm saying, y'all can call. Let's talk about it. But yeah, if you want to talk about this subject, Kamala is she's the sexy red of politicians. She is, man. Yeah. So what's y'all thoughts on it, man? What's y'all thoughts on it, man? It's like we got to do better, man. I just tired of hearing brothers' excuses. I'm tired of hearing it. That's why I don't be included in those manosphere spaces, and I'm glad because I'm not. I was never that. Um, most brothers operate in fear. That is our biggest crutch. And fear is now I understand, yeah, a lot better now, man. Like that train of thought. Fear is racism. Fear is something's gonna happen, war, or fear is that you can't do this unless that's fear. We're in prison of our own fear, man. We are locked in our own fear. That's some real shit, Jake. I mean, Jack. It's Jake, right? Jake, yeah. And excuse me, the 420s and not be fucking with me. Um, it's Jake Green, yeah. So you said if dudes will have an open mind and actual have a real emotional conversation with a white man, they realize how many are our allies. That's real. That's real spit, bruh. See, you saying a mouthful right there. And I can tell you that firsthand because I've done that. And a lot of them be scared, but they operate. You got to understand, they're operating out of fear because you're not really trying to be on the same page. And black men, as gifted as we are in other areas, why aren't we as gifted as trying to get something done and using our talents and gifts to do it? Yeah, yeah. So you ain't lying, Jake. You spitting, man. Nobody, dudes ain't trying to. See, that's what I said, man. You look at my channel, look at my numbers, man. Niggas don't want to hear this shit. We just reckless. We telling niggas get. Listen, man. I've been in that boat, man. But like you said, in this day and age, the age of knowing, man. We got to be more responsible, man, and try to achieve something. You will know, like you just said, man. You said it all right there. If you really sit down and have a real open conversation, you see how much of an ally he is. Because now you're forcing them to be a man of their word. And if you're collectively doing that, holding their feet to the fire, you're gonna get what you need. We've shown that in the past. But a lot of shit we just trying to fit in comfortably. Good job, get a good degree from their institutions. We don't maximum. And I found out today yesterday that that Ralph Lauren is the sponsor for the HBCU at Howard clothing in their gift store. I told you I wanted to do some stuff in there, but I haven't reached out to them. But I was like, really? I said that proves everything again. White institution, white. How is that possible? And all the graduates that were black that came from Howard, they got a white man's clothing line in this. This is crazy. So how can we blame anybody, yo? Yes, racism is a fear. That's all it is. Do I say that certain shit don't come out of it? Yeah, it does. But if you look at us, we practice racism in our own group better than the white man do. We treat each other like that. Tell me I'm lying. We practice racism probably worse than white people do. At this juncture, just let that sink in on what I just said. We redline each other on deals, trying to get. So I've seen it so many times. We undercut each other on certain shit. Some of y'all done had that shit happen to y'all. Y'all know I'm right, man. Y'all know I'm right. You know, and that's what I said when I look at Kamala and I'm looking at that brother that interviewed. Look like he had a wig on. And these people are like actors. Everybody's playing a role in life, yo. And it's all a matter. What is your role? When I go hang out and get something to eat and work on my work with my computer, my sister laughed at me and said, she said, these foxes be out at night. She said, you going to work? She said, them niggas don't even have, them niggas ain't even got jobs. They ain't about nothing. She said, I know they look at you crazy. This is an all black area with some successful people in this area. Can you, my your own sister said that. She was like, she said, shit, cause she go out there all the time. She said, them niggas probably think you crazy. I said, that's some deep shit, man. That's some deep shit. And you go to any area of this country with black people migrate, yeah, we got a lot of, that's what proving what I'm saying tonight. We some arrogant motherfuckers because we got a little success in Georgia, which was heavily racist country. We got a whole city called Atlanta, and what did we do with it? It's a rainbow community. Like what? 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 Oh, picture with my man. God damn. God. There's a lot of ages and chaos out here, man. Perpetrators. Yeah, I agree with you, Jake. You got it, fam. You understand what I'm saying. It's a lot. We do it to ourselves. So we practicing racism more than the white people are doing it because we putting the energy behind. We just destroying ourselves. Let that shit sink in. We talk about racism, but we look at what we do within. I'm like, what are we talking about here? And it's awful about the brother getting hung. And I ain't making no light about that. Like, so that's a serious fucking thing. Seriously. No bullshit. But then I'm saying, but we murdered each other over a bitch or some shoes. Like, what? Kill kids and everything. I'm like, what is happening here? Am I missing something? It's crazy, man. And them people in that area that they're hanging, they should be getting the bottom of that shit. That's my point. That was a different time when we didn't have real infrastructure at all. We were just really coming out couple generations out of slavery. So I'm saying, but you niggas still don't got no infrastructure to handle a hanging? It's like, huh? Let that shit sink in, man. But we're not built like that, but we have to get like that, built with the pen and paper and really having a higher visions outside ourselves. Because we so used to having comfort creatures and just staying out of trouble, which is where the arrogance come from. I got it, you don't. I got it, I'm doing good. As a group, I'm saying everybody. Hold up, y'all. I'm sending a message to. Speaking of the white man, the white Italian guy called me back about designing his shirts. Oh, okay. Somebody in the back. Hold on. I'm gonna add you to the stage. Give me 1 second. I'm sending this message to this guy. As we talking, this is crazy, man. How life works. Hold on. See? Hold on, let me see what he said. He said, I have a good buddy of mine who is interested in some for his dispensary. He runs a store in Baltimore as well. I love to you guys to get together as we speak. Look, I can show you. I'm gonna put the camera on real quick. Oh shit! Hold on. Can y'all see it? I can't. I got this thing. Hold on. Hold on. Take this. Hold on. Hold on. Who's this in the back? Hold on for seconds, Judah. And Judah, I know who you are now. You what's the name? I know your voice. Hold on, look at this. Damn it. Oh, hold on. Yeah, you go. Show y'all my text. Look. You just said it right here. Anthony. Yeah, I have a good buddy of mine that's interested in some of the dispensary. Now, if it don't work out, cool. I'm just saying. I just sent the samples over to my team. I'll be in touch soon. Cool. I'm just saying, y'all, this is just where a nigga wouldn't even get back to you. It's like I've been in those situations. Like, that nigga, and y'all heard me say it, nigga ain't even respond. I'm like, shit. All right, let me see. What's up, Judah? What's up, man?
What's up, man?
What's good? What you got for us?
I remember in some of your past videos, one of your past videos, you spoke on how these random women wanted to get you jumped. And it was
Right.
because you were carrying yourself with your head high, with confidence.
Right.
And I kind of experienced the same thing. It's like I have a lot of haters. And I think it's because I'm the type of black man who I'm not the stereotypical black man, I carry myself with my head high, and people can tell by my temperament that I'm the type of black man who can build. And I feel like a lot of people are out to get me as that, like the builder type of black man. Do you feel like that? Have you ever felt like that like as the builder type of black man, like people are actively out to get you, out to tear you down?
Well, yeah, it's gonna be like that. Because you're a builder. So this is why it's tough. You gotta learn how to navigate because we don't have each other to depend on. So we gotta go through others to get certain things done. It's how you move. That's what makes you a complete soldier. It's how you deal with each situation. That's what makes you a beast. You see what I'm saying? I look at myself as one of those. and I had the receipts to back it up. So it's like, but if you want to be in a comfort level, most niggas ain't gonna be challenged in that manner. You're not really a threat. You know what I'm saying? And I can say that for my own life. When I didn't know no better, I was trying to get my creature comforts, cars, homes, and all that bullshit because I didn't push societal. I was a good worker, skilled worker, but I didn't push cultural change. When you start pushing that, and cultural change is really how you move, how you carry yourself. And you're a no bullshit type dude, but you also know how to have a good time. You still that melanated man, but at the same time, you get to the business. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta understand you're gonna always be a target when you like that. But we don't have any infrastructure, so you're gonna have to learn how to move and get things done that you need done for a grander picture. You understand?
Yeah, I want to find a woman who can help me build.
Man,
But
no.
as a black man, I know that's almost impossible nowadays. It's like so
No.
hard.
Now
Like I'm not
you don't look for no broad to help you build shit. You gonna have to you in a healthy environment, yes. We not in a healthy environment. We're in a war zone. So you're gonna have to find your right allies. You're gonna have to get them. You see what I'm saying? And
like I feel like I don't. There's not a lot of American. I'm not trying to be arrogant or anything.
yeah,
I don't think there's a lot of American women who are on my level. To
right.
be honest, as far as like
Yeah,
my level of intellect and the type of woman who I'm compatible with doesn't really exist. I want a woman who's attractive physically, but also intellectual at the same time, and that nowadays that's almost non-existent. A woman who's intellectual and attractive at the
yeah.
same time, that's hard to come across here in America. So
Right.
I'm not compatible with most American women. I'm just not like when I have conversations with women, the conversation is like dull because the woman is not on my intellectual level.
Right. I feel you. It's gonna be like that, you know? But you're gonna have to again, you're gonna have to get yourself get yourself tight and don't worry about her. Because they're gonna fall suit. You know what I'm saying? And I'll
There's
show
a
you.
lot. I want to do a lot, but I need a team around me. I need
Well,
to build a team around me,
you
man.
gotta
It's
be
like,
you gotta be your own team, man. Your team is gonna come. The more you understand how to move and to get things done, you're gonna have one. And even I struggle with keeping a tight team, and I do a
I'm not
whole
gonna lie.
bunch of shit.
It's gonna be hard for me because I've experienced a lot of trauma with my experiences, and sometimes it's like I'm just so I'm like worn out. To be honest, I'm worn out, man. And I need other people to help me out. I don't want to be led by other people, but I want assistance. I want to be a leader, but I only need 2 or 3 people to assist me. That's all. But even that, as a black man, that's a hard thing to find nowadays.
Yep. But you figure it out. That's part of it. That's part of the journey, man. What they call the hero's journey. Yeah.
To me, all I need is like 2 or 3 other people. I feel like I can take over the whole world, man. I have a vision for myself, but
Well,
I
you
just
got
need 2 people to help me out, man.
well, you got to keep looking for them, but you got to find it within yourself. I keep saying that. You keep saying you need people. You don't. People come with the vision. All right.
Are are you going to vote this upcoming election?
Nope.
Me either. It's just to me it's entertainment for me, to be honest,
Oh
because
yeah, it's in the
all we're watching is the country falling. To be
country.
honest,
Fine. So yeah,
Donald
man.
Trump, he,
Uh,
another assassination attempt with Donald Trump.
Yeah, I heard.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, but yeah, man, I'm glad you called in. Let me get. You got a lot of noise in the background.
Yeah, I'm outside.
All right,
All right.
that's my man Judah, man. He got a lot going on in the background. But yeah, man. I mean, he brought up a good point though. He was just like we we're gonna face a lot of challenges if you're a builder, and I talk about it all the time on this channel. You're gonna face a lot of challenges. That's part of it. You know, that's what makes it so sweet, and that's what makes us so unique because we the only man built for this shit. But we don't understand each other's plight like people say we do. The common black man will get on here all day. How many people on YouTube you say, yeah, the black man, we understand each other plight? Yeah, the real men do. The real men do. This is why we can spot each other and support each other. But as a group, no, we don't. Let's stop that capping. I can't identify with a pookie nigga that ain't trying to build or trying to do shit. So the men that are the men in the groups got to make sure we stick together and build together. We have to. We have to make sure that happens. But we don't see value in each other because we don't see value in ourselves. But yeah, man. So what's y'all thoughts, man? Call line is open. If y'all want to call back in, yeah. If you got anything you want to say on the topic, the line is open. I ain't gotta tell you that it's no man, no man. Yep, yep. So you know me, I do these streams, the impromptu streams. Just some thoughts. We just gotta get better, man. That's all. That's my thought. And that's all. If y'all ain't got no more to say, it was kind of light. We've been in for an hour. We're gonna end this shit. I don't know if he was trolling too much tonight, Hannibal. He could have been though. But so yeah. All right. I'll talk to you guys later, man. Peace.